Good afternoon, children and adults of all ages. Today we have another interesting story for you from the San Luis Valley in Colorado. This is the story of the moving treasure box. Well, you might recall back in the 1800s, bank robbers and the road robbers would often stop the stagecoach, tell them to stick 'em up and get out. And then they would make the people give them all of their money, all of their jewelry, and the stagecoach box that was inside of the stagecoach going to the next bank. Well, one day, this happened in the San Luis Valley of Colorado by these road pirates, I'm going to call him. He had a big nose, and everybody was looking for a big nose guy. Anyway, he stopped the stagecoach and made all the people get off of the stagecoach. And he took the money box that looked quite a bit. This one here. Yep, it was just a little old wooden box that had all the money in it. Well, the story was that this bank robber buried the box down in the San Luis Valley in Colorado. And when I was young, I lived there, and I met my father-in-law, who was some of a ghost hunter. So we decided one day that we were going to go out into the San Luis Valley and try to find that treasure box that was buried back in 1863. So me and my father-in-law, my husband, my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law, and me, we all got in the car and we drove about 500 miles. It was a long trip to try to find the treasure box. Well, the story goes that when this robber was in prison, there was a lady there who would bring him food every day, and he would talk to her in a very nice way. And he told her where that treasure box was buried, and if anything ever happened to him, that she should go and get it. Well, come to find out, he was in jail for a long, long time. So when he died, she wanted to dig up the treasure box, but she was a very old lady by that time. So she told my father-in-law, John, where the box was hidden, and said if he would go get it, that she would split the money with him. Oh boy, can you imagine how exciting it would be to go on a treasure hunt out in the San Luis Valley? Well, we decided we would go. And after the long drive, we located the area where the money box was supposed to be. But how would you ever find the money box under the ground? Well, this is a secret that Grandma B is going to share with you kids. My father-in-law knew about the old principles of a divining rod. Have you ever heard of a divining rod? It is 2 sticks, and in this case, they had to be apple sticks because we were going to try to find the box. So anyway, what you do is you take these 2 apple sticks and you hold them in the very tips of your fingers. It's hard because I have to hold the camera and the sticks at the same time. But you hold them parallel to each other. And if the sticks move to the right, your treasure will be to the right. If the sticks move to the left, your treasure will be to the left. If the sticks cross, your treasure will be right straight underneath. So this is how we were going to locate the treasure box, with these divining rods. And if you're looking for water, they will also help you find water. So here we are in the middle of the night, going into the desert. We had to take a lantern so we could see, and our lantern was just like this one. You put oil in it, you light it, and then it shines a bright light in the desert. So, I gotta sit down again. So, we had the divining rods, we had the light, and we got to the location where the treasure box was buried. Hold on 1 minute. I'll be right back. Stay tuned for more.